Oh, I should have put on a throwing knife. Should have went for the first blood
I
suit.
cannot get sick again.
Let's go. Oh, get raped.
We're taking the lead.
Oh, come on.
Oh, secure.
Direct impact. Oh. Alright, so the Twitter topic, we'll go with deals you've had with cops. Any kind of run-ins with the law, I guess you could say. So, I know I've heard Hack's story before, but I'll let Hack start it off.
Alright. Well, there's a couple of them, but I'll pick one that's probably more age-appropriate that can probably accommodate all listeners. One night, me and my buddy were out, and we had a couple of chicks with us as well. Nothing that we picked up at a bar, like, they were actually, like, girls that we were seeing at the time, and we were out at a club, whatever, having a good time. Like, past midnight, past 2 a.m., which is, like, the time where in Michigan bars close. So we were heading home, and it was a good 45 minutes away from where we were staying. And, like, I had a few drinks, but I wasn't drunk, but I was buzzed. And I know, like, buzzed driving is just as good as drunk driving in the eyes of the law. But, needless to say, after driving 40 minutes, probably, I don't know, driving anywhere from 90 to 100 miles an hour the whole time, I'm 5 minutes away from home and I get pulled over because I was speeding.
Yeah.
And then, once I got pulled over, they start asking, you know, the usual questions about drinking and whatnot. I mean, like, you got 2 guys, 2 girls dressed up, and it's you know, it's the time when people start getting home and whatnot. So they put one and one together, and they know, like, there's been some drinking going on. But one of the guys, one of the cops, was, like, talking to me sarcastically and with a, I don't want to say with an attitude, but you can tell, like, he's just got that cop arrogance to him. And, it just didn't fly with me. And, like, for people that don't know me, it was like, this what happens next was a huge shock, because it's not my personality. I'm, like, rather quiet, patient, I don't know, just not my type. But he started saying some, like, stupid stuff, and I started giving him some wise-ass responses back. So he asked me to get out of the car, you know, just trying to be a Mr. Cop guy, and, he said one thing as I was leaving the car that I don't want to go over, but as I was opening the door, and the second I heard it, when I opened the door, I just opened the door really quick and strong, where I busted him because he was standing right next to the door, so I basically dropped him on the ground, and I walked out of the car. Well, the other cop, the second he saw his partner on the ground and saw me walking out of the car, he assumed the worst. He just came at me with the baton and just, like, wiped me on the back of the knees, and I just basically kissed the floor real quick. They handcuffed me, threw me in the back of the car, took me to the station, did a drug test, did an alcohol test, did every test possible, searched me inside out, just wanting to find something on me. But I was clean. Like, I don't do drugs, I don't do anything, I don't smoke weed, I don't do anything. I'm, like, as clean as they get. And that's, like, one of the reasons a lot of people were, like, completely surprised about it. Like, you, of all people? But, I don't know, I guess he just caught me at a bad time. And, you know, with a little bit of adrenaline and a couple of girls in the back, you always kind of get that feeling and it just kicks in. So I spent the night in the slammer until the next morning my younger brother came and bailed me out. Went to court, the whole 9 yards. It wasn't anything serious, because at the end of the day, there was nothing on me. It ended up being just like a simple misdemeanor, and they just, you know, figured I had anger issues because I, in their eye, basically beat a cop. So you have, like, this, like, ideal student, quiet kid sitting in a fucking weekly class about anger management, and I'm, like, sitting between all these degenerates and all these guys that really need anger management. I'm like, boy, man, I do not fit in here. Needless to say, I completed it just to satisfy the court, and came out of it. But yeah, that was like my one good run-in with the cops.
Yeah. What about you, Take Me?
You know, I really haven't had much.
Advanced.
Nothing really interesting.
Never had any run-ins with the cops at all?
I'm 14, so.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what happened to me when I was 14.
Remote recon drone
Okay,
standing by.
so anyway, I run around with like kind of a rough crowd, especially when I was younger. My late teens, I was running around with a not so great crowd, I guess you could say, but we were kind of just chilling, just walking the strip, and I think it was like around fall, getting close to winter, and I had like a leather jacket on. Do we have an EMP up?
No, I'm close to one, but if you have one, call it.
Alright. So call another one at 140 if you got one. So anyway, I got this leather jacket on, and we're walking down the street, and one of my buddies sees these guys that he's had a problem with. So I can't remember if he said something, made a hand gesture or something like that, pissed them off. So they come back by, and next thing I know, I hear like gunshots coming at us. Not like legit gunshots, but like he was actually shooting a CO2, like a revolver, CO2 pellet gun, and he shot me 3 times. And you know, I didn't even know the guy. So we found out like who the guy was. My buddy knew the guy. So we go find the kid. He's at like the skating rink. So we all go up there, wait till a little bit later, and we go up to the skating rink, slash 2 of his car tires, and we're running away. I was one of the guys that slashed the tires. We're running away, and our buddy just starts pinging his windshield with a pellet rifle, and busts out 2 of his what was it, his driver's side and back driver's side windows. So we're laughing our asses off, you know, we walk away, we drive back up there later because the tow truck's coming to get his car. We want to make sure we got both tires so he couldn't just change it flat, you know, we were going to put him out of commission. And I guess he had found out it was us, so what was it, probably about a week later, we're sitting there, and we're all at the park playing basketball, and this guy comes by and he's talking all kinds of mad shit, and you know, there was a good group of us. There was probably 7, 8 of us on the court, and there was him and another guy in a car. So we're like, you know, fuck it, we got numbers, bring him, bitch, you know. And he's like, yeah, that's right, motherfuckers, we'll be back. So he left. He never got out of his car, but he like drove off, and we're thinking, fuck, that kid's gonna come back with a whole shitload of people, you know what I mean? And he ends up not coming back, but we ended up leaving and grabbed a whole bunch of people. Dude, we went and got knives, fucking tire buddies. I don't know if you know what those are for like truck drivers to check the air pressure in your tire. We had like 3 CO2 pistols. We had probably 12 to 13 people and at least 15 different types of weapons. And so we're all playing basketball, and we've got these weapons lined up along the fence. And we're just waiting for these guys to come back. Well, they never did, but then all of a sudden, dude, cops just swarmed us from every fucking direction, and like they found all the weapons. I got to ride in the cop car for the first time when I was 14, and he basically took the gun that I had on me, and he put it down next to his gun and asked my mom if he could tell, or if she could tell the difference between the 2 guns. She's like, no, and he's, well, this is what your son had, blah, 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 blah. So that's what happened when I was 14. But anyway, okay, so I don't think you hit anything that game. I don't think anybody really hit anything that game. But just kind of running our mouths. We only got through like 2 stories. Did you have anything, Blue? Have you ever had any run-ins?
Not really. Kind of just like a funny story with cops.
Did you get caught masturbating and like?
No. Do you want me to explain it? Like, do we got time or?
Okay, hold on.
Right here, give you a ticket, and you blew him instead.
So, I'll tell you what. Take me. Your bonus question is the word that you had to enter to get into the triple headshot challenge. What does it mean in German? I'll give you a second to think about it, or do you already know it?
I tried finding it, and I really doubt it's it, but does it mean 1600 in German?
Ah, winner!
Yes, it does.
Got it.
Nice.
Alright, so he got that, so that's busted out. I'll send you your 1600 really quick as soon as we get done here. But Blue, go ahead and, like, as quickly as you can, get through your encounter with the authority.
Just like me and my friend's 17th birthday, we went to his house with another buddy, and we decided to go out to eat at like 2 a.m. But we were both like 17, so we took the car and like it was past curfew, and like we went to Steak and Shake, and like after we ate, we came back outside and the car wouldn't start, so we had to have like Steak and Shake employees jump us at like 2 a.m. But then when we were driving home, like the cops pulled us over, and we had to turn the car off. And after they got done talking to us, giving us like ticket for curfew and everything, the car wouldn't start because we had to turn it off. And the cops wouldn't jump us because their vehicle would like blow our engine. So they made us call like Joe's Towing and everything. So it was just like a bad night.
Joe's
Sounds. I remember like my first serious girlfriend. She like would sneak over to my house, and she would take her parents' car, and her parents went on vacation, so she's like, you know, we trust you, you know, with the car and everything like that. Don't use it no matter what, blah, blah, blah. Well, she used it to come sneak over to my house, but she only lived like half a mile away, so she wasn't really worried about it. Well, it was about like a mile and a half, 2 miles, but she ended up, you know, stealing her parents' car to come see me, and then she went back home. Her parents actually checked the odometer before they had left, so they knew that she had used the car, and they actually took their own daughter down to the police station. Like just a scare, you know what I mean? But I was like, damn, dude, your parents are fucking crazy, man. But anyway, all right, so that's a pretty good topic. I like that. But yeah, take me. I will send you 1600, and thanks for coming on playing, bro.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude.